Hello everyone! Oh, there's my model. Hello everyone! This is Jersey Lee Z. You can call me Lee, and my god, I fucking love music boxes in games, like jukeboxes. It's the best feature that a game can have. Just letting me listen to all of your music at, the press of a button. It's great. Ready to fangirl over Edgy Boy again? Always! Fucking always, dude. Oh. Yep, it's plane time. I did have, The Great Thief as the title, and then I remembered, oh yeah, Kay doesn't actually show up in this case. Because this case takes place, on a plane, and I don't think she shows up here. I think she shows up in the third case, which is, absurdly late for the female assistant of the game to show up. But I guess we have Gumshoe, so it doesn't matter that much. It's one of the few cases you just barely remember. Yeah, I also barely remembered it, which is why I forgot Kay to- oh, fuck. Kay doesn't show up. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day, 2 days ago. 2 days earlier. Not again! Yeah, this takes place before the first case. I forgot! This is his plane, Goyu. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying Goyo Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. Don't mind the violent shaking. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seat belts. Poor Edgy. Him and his skyquakes. Arnor. Edgeworth's fucking dead! He fucking died. Rip. Here lies Ugo Yu. Ug. Wait, isn't this name in French just pronounced like Hugues? So his name is Ugo Hugues? Crying. Why is there an elevator in the plane? It's one of those rich people planes, They got, the big plane. March 12th, 6:13 a.m. Flight G390, first floor lounge. Ugh. Oh, God. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? 6:13, Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence, indeed. That's a fucking building with wings. Yeah, I mean, some planes can get real fucking big. I'm just kind of surprised that Edgeworth's not on a private jet. I'm surprised there are other passengers on this plane. I feel like Edgy would, I feel like he would go the Taylor Swift route of just private jetting everywhere. Because he does that in Trials and Tribulations. He literally just, at the drop of a hat, because Larry mentions that that Phoenix is, dying. Edgeworth is like, I'm gonna charter a private jet right away. And I'm like, okay. We know who you are, Edgeworth. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask— can you hurry the fuck up, talking bitch? We ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seat belts. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Just kind of, if I'm under a table and you shake the top of it a little bit. It's a little too much for me, you know? Nar! What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Ugh, my head. I want this headache go away. I'll take care of this travel wallet later. I'll hand it off to an attendant. My personal attendant, who is Gumshoe again. Also, someone dropped their fucking tongs. Rip. Yeah, that, grape juice, which is actually grape juice. That's one of my favorite gags in this series. Like, just, there is no wine. Wine doesn't exist. It's all actually just grape juice. Ugh. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. You're better than this now, Miles. What am I doing, hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. Are you just, like, narrating this to yourself, dude? I mean, I guess we need the context, but I feel like anyone playing this game has probably played the trilogy, right? Wine is grape juice, technically? Okay, but there's no alcohol in grape juice, you know? But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? Surely there won't be a corpse in this elevator? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Okay, come on, it's just a— oh, god damn it. Oh, what the— what in the world happened? Not again. Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. Eek! What the fuck? How do you style your hair like this? Girl. She's got the fucking cubism hair. How— what the fuck? Like, I've played this game before, but I forgot about this. Like, how does she style this? Does she put like 3 boxes in her hair and then wrap her hair around it? That's crazy. He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer! What? No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Oh, fuck, not again, Miles. This is the second elevator-related murder case that you've been involved in. God damn it. This is why I fucking hate elevators. I'd rather walk the stairs. Who the fuck is this bitch? This is a JoJo character, bro. What the hell? Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your Teneiro. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero. Rhoda Tenero? What the fuck is the pun behind that? Rhoda Tenero. Tenero Rhoda. That's just cockuing. It straight up is. It's fucking cockuing, but like NPC-ified, you know? What the fuck is the pun in her name? Rhoda Tenero. What the fuck is Tenero? Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. By which I mean there is a dead person. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was murder. Dude, I don't think... What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. Rhoda... something like... maybe a type of car? Maybe! Tenero. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. Hold on. Can I hide the... Is there a way to hide the fucking text? I see that there's a red and blue chess set. That's gay, Edgeworth. Is that yours? We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was killed, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, Edgeworth, is this yours? Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck? That's a big ass steak! Why is it so rectangular? What the fuck? Dude. Dude. But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! Is that an entire brisket? I think that's the entire cow, man. Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. Also, I like how Edgeworth has a book, just like a law book. It just says law on it. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Huh! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. I heard a case just a little while ago. Some guy named, like, Von Karma or something. Like, he killed a guy. He killed 2 guys. It was crazy. That's what the killer would say. Exactly. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. And had, you know, his wallet on me. So you say, however, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Well, you better lose that honor, bitch. I didn't do shit. How's it going? It's going alright. You know, I've been accused of murder. I love Edgeworth's little setup here. He's got his 3 loves. Tea, law, and, you know, a very obvious fucking metaphor for his relationship with Phoenix Wright. Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I bet the captain did it. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation. Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. He's so angry. I'm not about to sit idly by while I get accused of murder. I didn't even do this one. Miss Tenero, is it? Yes. God, she's so haughty. Like, not haughty like the creepy guy from Ace, like from Apollo Justice, and not haughty like hot. She looks, you know, pompous. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. That's a cute, like, expression habit. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Listen, I'm a prosecutor, but I can be a defense lawyer. I've done it before. You know, as a substitute for my boyfriend. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. But then again, I'm also not a lawyer or anything. I'm just a flight attendant, bitch. I rule the skies. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. And let me tell you, a man has never satisfied me before. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. Of course. As you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What's the difference between a prosecutor and a defense attorney in this universe anyways? Well, you see, if you're a defense attorney, you're the main character of the game. If you're a prosecutor, you're the main character of the game, but it's a spin-off. Also, when the fuck are we gonna get spin-offs for the other prosecutors, man? Do you know how much fucking money I would pay for a fucking, like a Ace Attorney Investigations, like Simon Blackquill? I'd fucking pay for that. Like, fuck me up, dude. And who else? Like, what other... Dude, I would even play, like, a gag case with Winston Payne or someone. Yeah, Payne spin-off. Exactly, you get it. You get it. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. I feel like in the Payne game, you would, like, have a bunch of cases, but you would lose every single one. Like, even if you play perfectly, you would lose all of them. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. I love the sound effect that this game has for when you go up against someone, like you're cross-examining them. Because it feels like a baseball standoff. And that's the case with, like, a lot of Ace Attorney games, but it's especially true here. I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. I don't think we have a Bible on board, but, you know, my word will have to do. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon. The fucking wallet? So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land. That's it? That's her evidence? I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. I mean, you definitely could. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. He's so smug, even when he's in handcuffs. Also, why did she just have handcuffs?
Hold it!
That testimony was weak! Tell me, what exactly puts the pro in professional flight attendant for you? Well, it means we are very professional about how we take care of our passengers. Services like fetching papers and responding to calls are done with speed and accuracy. Also, I like how this area is very obviously first class. Because Edgeworth would not ever be caught dead in economy, right? Like... I can assure you that I give testimonies with the same level of professionalism. Is this a common occurrence? But I'm sure you've already realized that by now, right? I love this, like, twitchy expression. That's cute. It's a bit hard to appreciate your professionalism when I'm the one under suspicion. Also when I have handcuffs behind my back. At least you can tell it's a plane now, true. And there you have it. My professional testimony is accurate and reliable. X.
Hold it!
You certainly seem sure of yourself. Of course. A professional flight attendant can't afford to make mistakes, after all. Perhaps. But you must admit there are a few who can look at a murder with a clear mind. We attendants all go through extensive training and are always calm and collected, even if there's a fucking body on board. We'll even calmly serve you coffee, if you so wish, as the plane makes a splashdown. I fail to see how that would be the calm and rational thing to do in an emergency. Also, I'm more of a tea person myself, but I brought my own brew, so I don't need your filthy coffee. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. What's up with the rhombuses, man? Like, she's all about them squares. That is the duty of all professional flight attendants. Like, is her name somehow like a play on rhombus? Like the RHO matches, but literally nothing else. You certainly are confident. Anyway, shall we return to your testimony? The scene I saw in front of the elevator.
Hold it!
Yes, what did you see in front of the elevator? That's what I was just about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop being so fucking impatient. Framed by the elevator doors and bathed in the light coming from within. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon.
Hold it!
The murder weapon dripping with blood. Really now. I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who sobbed, or there'd be widespread panic by now. There's a guy that is wearing, like, 2 life jackets and has pulled down his oxygen mask, despite the fact that we are not crashing. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Is that more grape juice in the back? Nonsense. Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and am now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Classic customer service smile. Apparently, you also lie with a smile on your face. So if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
Hold it!
I am not the culprit, and yet you would keep these restraints on me? Mr. Edgeworth, please try to understand what kind of situation you're in right now. And what exactly is my situation? I have the backing of the captain to keep you bound in this way. We are within our legal right to restrain anyone who might threaten our captain mid-flight. In essence, you're in the same situation as someone who has been arrested by the police. So am I to stay restrained until I can clear up all of our doubts? At least I'm close. My mistake shines like the silver lining on a dark rain cloud. Okay, dude. Okay, Shakespeare. Ergo, hitherto, therefore. And I'm going to capture some of that light with evidence. Present. Travel wallet. Hold on. Wow. Look at all that money. And whatever the fuck that thing is. Oh, it's... I guess... Is that fucking plane merch? Who the fuck buys plane merch? Hello, MX. Fucking Goyo Airlines. Who the fuck is selling plane merch? What? Sky Magazine. Also, is she on... You're on the magazine? Flight itinerary. Meals, drinks, movie. Interesting. License to love, laugh, maim, and... You know, and, incapacitate, but not kill. For all your dietary needs, best restaurant in the skies. Featuring items from the world's finest restaurants. Treat yourself to the cuisine of the gods. Including a whole-ass fucking cow, I guess. Rich people would buy anything. Exactly. Picked up off the floor in front of the elevator. It isn't mine, so whose is it? There you go. Miss Tenero. What is with the yelling all of a sudden? Ah, force of habit. Oh, that man is rubbing off on me. Well, it doesn't matter. Mr. Nero, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Also, hold on. I forgot my counters. There we go. Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Cuisine of the gods is a crazy claim. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, I think the gods were probably eating, I don't know, people. Like, that seems to be what, you know, all the sacrifices and shit are for. Cuisine of the gods. Like ambrosia? If you want to go, like, the Greek mythos route. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? Shock? I'd like to direct your attention to this. It's got to be really awkward trying to present this it's got to be really awkward trying to present this evidence from behind his back. Like, do you think he's using his teeth? Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Mr. Nero. Just, reach into my pocket real quick. Not my pocket, you're inside my pants! Only one man is allowed down there. What? Impossible. Now then, do you still think I'm the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? No, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet, I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice, and not anything, you know, fermented or aged at all. We used to perform sacrifices to the gods for good harvest and rain, but we stopped doing it when the Spanish Inquisition arrived. God damn it. The Spanish Inquisition ruins everything! Then... That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist. I mean, unless... I think it does. I think it does. I don't know if it's dripping, but I see a little corner of blood on that fucking... like, souvenir. Like, airplane souvenir. I fucking can't, man. I hate rich people. You want grape juice? Well, too bad. Like, Hobo Phoenix is drinking all of it. No! There. That should clear up that pesky accusation. Hold it! Wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside, please. She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything unless I see the contents of that wallet for myself. Oh, she's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Mr. Nero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me. All right. I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here. It's not even mine. KK. Travel wallet. Is this like a Kit Kat branded wallet? Is this the Gucci of this world? The coochie, if you will? It seems that this passport is all that's in here. Republic of Borginia. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Wait, it all started flooding back to me. The extraterritorial rights. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I am not looking back. Like, I'm not looking forward to that fucking testimony, bro. It's not your wallet? You're sure? You're not from the Republic of Virginia, Cell? That could be the Void, for all we know. As you saw, there is nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Don't waste my fucking time. Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Well, it's not fucking mine. Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. Borgar. This is... Republic of Virginia passport. Type B. Surname Hicks. Given names Ackby. Ackby Hick... Wait, Hicksakby? What the fuck does that mean? Like, what is the pun there? Hicksakby. 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 I don't know. Nationality, Republic of Virginia. Sex, male, signature, whatever that is. And then... Huh. Rob Hicks? Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks. Which makes it the victim's property. How did Edgeworth even update his fucking, like, his organizer, bro? He's got handcuffs on. He's very dexterous, I guess. You stole the victim's wallet. Didn't you? How dare you? Are you calling me poor? I'm fucking rich. How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Oh, the audacity of this woman! Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. But it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Bruh. Miss Tenero's lack of logic. As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. All that money on the floor, why would he go for the empty wallet? Yeah, exactly. Why would he go for that when he could go for the, like, $300, plane souvenir? I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks's money, weren't you? I'm rich, bitch. Do you not see all of my stuff? I'm in first class. So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? The customer service smile is real, dude. Miss Tenero's logic. The murder weapon's not a travel wallet. Yeah, no shit. Shouldn't that be proof enough for you that I did not murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, and why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. Oh wait, she's not British. Whoops. You think I stole it? Yes, I'm very sorry to say it, and I wouldn't usually be so rude, but it must be said. I never thought I'd see the day, but here I am calling a passenger a thief. No, the thief isn't until next case, lady. She's trying so hard to keep it together. I feel it. I feel it. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage. It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks's wallet. I'm rich. Your motive was very simple.
Hold it!
I don't think I have any sort of motive to speak of. Also, do you think I'm stupid? How the fuck would I expect to get away with murdering a person on a plane that, like, and why would I be caught dead? Like, why would I be caught standing in front of the body? That seems highly ineffective. I've never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this one flight. But that is more than enough of a reason. How do you figure? Do you fantasize about killing your passengers every day? I bet you would, with that twitch in your eye. He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is quite clear. So am I, bitch. Think a little bit. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks's money, weren't you?
Hold it!
You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from? True, you are also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead. Those are just stress lines. They're not lines, they're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face. Fucking rude. I don't think I've ever met someone with such a terrible countenance on a flight before. Excuse me, ma'am. There's at least, like, 10 other passengers here in first class that are old, like, curmudgeon rich people. And listen, I have nothing against rich people. I am a rich people. But there's so many people with many more wrinkles than I, okay? I'm only 20-something. I'm not wrinkled. I'm not old, okay? And that's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble. She really is making a fool of herself, pursuing this line of logic. I should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony, my fucking bank account. And also this, I guess.
Objection!
It's an area you can't be talking, you'll be having those stress lines in like 5 years if you keep up this job. Yeah, she must be new here. If she's dealing with all these fucking, like, cranky-ass passengers, especially, like, first class, dude. Like, I can't imagine she's gonna stay very long without, you know, extreme stress. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero. What is it now? Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about this scene would prove that the motive for the murder was not the money? I don't know, the money?
Take that!
If I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor. Ah! That's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. Ah! I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But the wallet! Sorry, she keeps turning British, because I'm voicing Edgeworth. But the wallet!
Objection!
Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in it was Mr. Hicks's passport. Ah. If you are really insisting that it was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet. And I'm not that fucking poor, bitch. I'm rich as hell. Forgive me, please. No. Unhand me now. Who the fuck is this dude on the right? Wait, I'm covering him up. Who is he? Who is this man? He's got a schnoz on him for real, for real. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Huh. Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please shut the fuck up? God. Miss Tenero. Yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for a murder weapon. He's got Pillar Man color palette. He does. He fucking does. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you for releasing me. God, finally. Only one person can tie me up like that, and it's not you. What the fuck? I'm covering him up again. Hold on. Ah! I'm gonna move the game. What is dude yapping about? What is he fucking yapping about? What is it now? He's sussy imposter. Perhaps. Hold on, let me... Ah! I keep moving the game. Yoink. There we go. Is he supposed to be like fake Egyptian? Just based on this music? Miss Tenero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. It sounds like Borginian, but I'm not trained in that, even though, you know, I work on this flight that is nearly exclusively full of Borginian passengers. He's speaking wingdings. Yep. Oh my god, guys, it's Gaster. It's Gaster Undertale. I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he's giving the runabout. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? Are you sure about that, my guy? You, the attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. What the fuck is he doing? Are you petting a statue? What is this? Why is there a vase strapped to your seat? This guy did it. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you. Sorry, I know, like, he's supposed to be Egyptian, but I don't know what an Egyptian accent sounds like, or at least I don't, you know how to do one, so he's just vaguely Russian. To protect it from turbulence, I feel like it's better off in, like, the cargo hold, just with a lot of packaging. Like, those packing peanut bags are very fucking cheap, my man. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You, how dare you try to waste my time? You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. Bitch. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I am a very wealthy man in the Borginia. You'll break the turbulence with the power of Arcana. Hell yeah. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer. A rich seller of beauty. Oh, this dude definitely has fucking counterfeits that he's selling, dude. Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon? When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout. I have to explain? Unbelievable! I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. Just shut the fuck up. Your suit is tacky. And I say that wearing salmon. But you know what? I fucking kill it. You are only killing everyone else's eyes. I saw it, yes I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock. Okay. And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. In the lounge. I mean, he could have been going for a movie, I guess. Wait, you saw him at 6? Ah, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Discount Wamu needs to chill out. God damn. Don't fucking discount, like, do not diss my boy Wamu, like, by comparing him to this guy, alright? Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Ah! Hicks was his name, was it? Then I'd say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes! What? I like this finger gun. He's very shaped, you know? Counterfeit Wamu. Whammy! Yeah, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. And it really is grape juice, because if that was wine, he'd be... Look at all those bottles. He'd be fucking dead right now, man. It really is just a fuck ton of grape juice. Like, I don't know how he's handling all that sugar, but like... Maybe it's diet grape juice? I was still eating. I still haven't finished, see? And you never will. That fucking brisket is massive, brother. The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose. No compliant, I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say, but do you have what you say, the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony? In court? I know you're a fucking criminal. Of course, I was looking at that man the whole time! He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time. His phone? What the fuck is happening in Virginia? Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click! From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. Or a phone. And speaking of LeBlanc, I wonder how Benoit Blanc would handle an Ace Attorney case. Well, I think he'd be pretty fucking, you know, efficient at finding the murderer, because Ace Attorney cases, here's the thing. Ace Attorney cases run for hours. Fucking hours, man. But Benoit Blanc always figures out the truth within the 2-hour time span. It's crazy. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone? A laptop or organizer, I can see, but it's kind of low budget. Ugh, poor people. What are you doing in first class? I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty, all it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Miss Tenero. Yes? I bet it's gonna have to do, like, is it gonna have to do with, like, time zone shit? I bet. Because he's got, like, a watch, but has he adjusted it to, like, the fucking time zone we're currently in? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I do have quite a bit of a knack for it. It's a habit I've picked up from my boyfriend. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Don't think that's it. Close! Close, though. Yes, I think that is how you say it in English. I have to remind yourself to find a fic about that later. Yeah, I think Benoit Blanc would, you know, have a pretty easy time with most Ace Attorney cases. Well, except for the ones that require sheer luck. It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Miss Tenero, if you wait until we arrive, there is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. Come on, bitch. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. What if the captain's the fucking murderer, dude? Ha! This should not be approved. Please, Mr. LeBlanc, shut the hell up. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here until I go, ask the captain what to do. Make your own decisions, bitch! I'll be right back. That fucking run! You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ha! We will see. I'm not one of those corrupt lawyers that would use forged evidence. Like, my boyfriend did that once, but, it was by accident. A little girl made him do it. But, she's basically our daughter now, so... Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene. That was really fast. The captain was like she was like probably machine gunning the situation to the captain, and the captain's like, yeah, okay. I'm busy flying a plane right now, yeah, whatever. It would be smart to just, like, have someone follow him around, yeah? Well, I think Tenero's probably gonna do that. What? Unbelievable! I am in your debt, Miss Tenero. However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course. I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am still a suspect in this case. Gah! I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need any help with anything, please feel free to use T to talk. See, I didn't even have to change to the Aegis voice, because this already is the Aegis voice. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, to the first floor lounge. How are you feeling, man? Don't just go get near me, you criminal! He said, don't get near me, you criminal. I am not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now. But that's contrary to the facts. Fucking how? He says, but that's contrary to the facts. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. Yes. Hey, miss, how about another glass? Excuse me, but I was wondering if you knew anything about the murder? How about it? How about a glass together? You're quite the strapping young man. sorry, but I must decline. I'm not much of a grape juice person, although that man is quite the fan. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was asking the cute attendant. He sloshed. Yeah, he's, you know, he sloshed on the vibes. There's no alcohol in those. I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. And also, I don't find you attractive in the slightest. But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time. You got it, Toots. That's no way to talk to a lady. Hello, giant steak man. If I may have a word with you. This steak, so awesome. It's so fucking big. It makes me hungry. Yeah, alcohol doesn't exist. That's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions. I was here the whole time, so wouldn't know. Eat or speak. Please pick one. I guess he chose eat. It's raw on the inside. That's called rare. And that's the best way to eat a fucking steak. I think he chose to eat. Yes, I can hear that. Oh. It's still alive! Looks more medium well. Oh, it was still like pinkish. Still breathing. No, it was, you know, brown on the outside. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenero. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything's perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota. I see. I will bear that in mind. I don't really care, though. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that. We reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time. So my time runs out as his and his crew... So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. You like the steak? Congratulations. My god. So well done, congratulations. I can't eat a well done steak. It's just sad, and like more often than not it's dry as hell. I'm not one of those people that are like, I want it fucking raw. But like I do like rare steak, you know? Never had carne asada. I probably have, just from like food trucks, but like I don't remember exactly how it tastes. Tried well done before, not bad, not your favorite. Medium well is the way to do it. Yeah, no, like I like it rare. Like not like raw rare, but like rare, you know? Like, I like it pink on the inside. And, you know, if I get infected with some, you know, like random fucking bacteria, so be it. It was worth it. It tastes great. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff keycard. And we found no record of a keycard being used at all. Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. That, or it was this bitch. Maybe she is the killer, or the captain! And one other thing. No one else had been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Choo 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 choo! Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statement. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. Or he's gotten the time wrong. You know? If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Hold on, I want to talk to you. Are you in the need of assistance? Yeah, the captain's permission. Having it carne asada style, you can have it any way, shape, or form. Spices and such is why carne asada is godlike. I'm trying to remember, like, if I've had it recently. I don't think I have. Yeah, I'll probably try it sometime. I'm sure there's, you know, plenty of fucking food trucks in New York that sell it, right? Miss Tenera, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge. As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around. If you could pass a message along, tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation. I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you. Of course, and I take no offense. Do you really understand what I'm saying, bitch? Yes, verily, hitherto therefore. Ergo. Do you pinky swear you do on your honor as a professional prosecutor? You know, as a professional prosecutor, pinky swears are hardly legally binding. I pinky swear I do on my honor as a professional prosecutor. Well, I guess that settles that. I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing. Hey, nothing wrong with a pinky swear, Edgeworth, alright? It's a sacred swear. These council windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds. Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation. The clouds. They tell me nothing! So fucking stupid. There are a few copies of the Sky magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special is an English trivia quiz. That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle. Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Oof. Also, Edgeworth, what the fuck are you, a grammar Nazi? No one fucking knows the difference between a goddamn, like, participle and a particle. Except maybe for, you know, people who study English as a second language. They tend to know that shit better than natives. Local sad man talking to clouds has one-sided convos. Weird personality trait. You like the lore implications? He's very lonely. He's been, you know, without his boyfriend for a very long time. So, he talks to the clouds. Who's ever heard of such a Who's ever heard of such a silly word as participle? Case in point. Okay, bitch. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door. Ugh, women. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Just thinking about, you know, cologne and smells that I do prefer. Do bam 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 bam. Flight attendants have easy access to this room? Yeah. So what you're saying is that she's the killer for real. This grand piano is the pride of this plane. How the fuck did you even get a grand piano onto the plane? I'm confused. Those doors are tiny as shit. Did you, like, assemble it in here? How big is this plane? For real! I mean, there's an elevator. That probably tells you the scope of it. It can play the music of whatever CD we insert into its CD drive. What? Huh? That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box. Ah, music boxes that's relevant in both Ace Attorney games now. Ah, but its keys depress along with the music as though there really is someone playing it. Why the fuck is it a grand piano then? You could have done that with, like, you know, a fucking bar piano. Some people have entirely too much money to waste on over-complex toys. Yeah, I'd rather spend all of my money on Steel Samurai figurines. They're simple, and they're amazing. What or who is this? It's Ugo Oog. There's stairs also. Yeah. I mean, I feel like stairs isn't that big of a fucking thing because, like, there's double-decker buses. There's gotta be, like, double-decker planes, right? This is a bronze statue of the founder of Goyo Airlines, Mr. Ugo Oog. The power it must take to stay in the air kind of scares me. Listen, if Taylor Swift can private jet her way around, then rich people can have this, you know? The one on the left is from when he was in his 40s and the other is him in his 80s. Oh, they're not identical? Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. Is toppled over a chair. Yet another victim of the turbulence. Oh no! Look at all that grape juice staining the back. Ugo Huge? No, like, I'm pretty sure, like, that's a French name. And, like, they literally just pronounce it as Hugues. Like, hold on. Use French. Why is this video 40 seconds long? Oog. 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 Ego huge? Maybe. Yeah, like French people pronounce it as oog. Ugo oog. It may not look at it, but this chair was extremely valuable. It was? Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. The who? The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair. Who? I'm sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals? I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the pals parts as they became more popular, especially among teens. I don't think teens are listening to bands with the word pals in it. Ooga ooga, dearest caveman. Oh, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. I only listen to classical music. And, you know, the Steel Samurai soundtrack. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thoughts, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. You would just yap about it, and I wouldn't understand anything he's fucking saying. Glasses and candles thrown in a disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. Ha, so did I. Oh, fuck. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. I guess the shaking of a plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Because he fucking passed out, because it felt like an earthquake. I feel like you should know of all people. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet. This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Ugo Ug, who was a big fan of grape juice. Oh, is that why you serve unlimited grape juice here? I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet. Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? It's a weird thing to worship. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume this is spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! Footprint. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Steel Samurai, it's time to shine! Oh, yeah. Man, I haven't actually logged into ZZZ in a bit. I have been getting the, like, daily rewards from Hoyola, but I haven't actually logged in a sec. Because, like, I know there's all those, like, agent stories to play, and I should probably play them. But I've been trying to... I've been so busy trying to fucking 100% Genshin. Footprints and cart tracks. Oh, yeah, that's also true. Cart tracks. I didn't even see those. I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in the scene? It's gotta be the statue. Footprint. What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they are a set of footprints. Bling! So you think? Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. It is grape juice. You enter ZZZ for energy spending, leveling agents, upping discs, and endgame content. Yeah, I should probably be farming discs, because my current discs are absolute dog shit, but, artifact farming is hell. It's a little easier in ZZZ, though. Oh, I see. I guess cart tracks can wait until later. Oops. Unfortunately, the delightful scent of grapes is obscured by the unpleasant smell of the crime scene. This scent in the air. It's the same smell as the smell of my towels after they come out of my home dryer. Like blood? That's concerning, ma'am. I would have never expected something like that by looking at you. I suppose everyone has something unpleasant about them. Are you sure it's your towels and not your, you know, period underwear? Even then, you know, like, I feel like you didn't wash them right if they're coming out of the dryer smelling like blood. What floors does this elevator service? Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright. Here we are. It's back, guys. Where's my counters? There they are. Oh, no, it's not. Where are my counters? Oh, there they are. That's 7 now, baby. Look at that lanyard. Oh, someone stole his fucking card. Now he can't get into the 3rd day of the con. Upsetting. He finally said it. That's the longest he's gone without saying it so far. To be fair, he did kind of just, like, walk into a crime scene and then got, you know, a gun pointed at him in the first case. So it was a little bit of a rush job. I wonder what that, what was hanging off of this lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now, if I could just put my finger on it. Yeah, the fucking thing on his lanyard. What's in his pocket? There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Fuck is that? It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Oh, there's his keycard. A souvenir picture, perhaps? He doesn't look very enthused. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead? Yes. I would know. I have extensive knowledge about bodies in elevators. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. What? I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Being fucking stupid. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks's head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. I wonder, what could it be? Even his glasses are broken. Were they broken during his murder? Maybe. What could it be? Could it be this blood-stained fucking souvenir? You'd hang out, but you're on case 3 of the first Ace Attorney game? Oh! Enjoy! Wait, you're about to get to, like, the best case in the first game. Which is Turnabout Goodbyes. Enjoy it. I fucking love Ace Attorney. You can always come back and watch this later, so no worries. What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here? Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Ugo. Oh, you named the mascot after your founder? It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. Thank you, Starblood. This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? I suppose it could have. Alright, good night, MX. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head. Yeah, no shit. Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that that's worth investigating? Plug my stuff? Well, like, what stuff is there to plug if they're already watching my streams? This is a YouTube one. The VOD's gonna be here. It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I knew it! I mean, I can't think of any other connection. Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting. Captain Ugo piggy bank data jotted down in my organizer. Imagine fucking dying to that. Goddamn. It feels bad, man. Money. Plug my streams in my streams. It's streamception, baby. Money's strewn all over the floor of this elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. Hold on. It's possible it's all that's in here. Wait, hold on. This. What is that thing? Like a cell phone? Oh! That's the click, click, click that the guy was hearing all flight. The statue kind of looks like it's doing that thing with its fingers that people do in anime when they're, like, timid and they want to say something. It's just like, what if we kissed? Haha, just kidding, unless... Oh wait, can I inspect the fucking piggy bank? Hello. Coin slot. I suppose this is where you insert your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, that I'm not sure there is a way to take your money out. Oof. Blood. There's some blood on the corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon? Yeah, duh. Wait, hold on. Can I look at the piggy bank itself? Oh. It says Goyo Airlines. You know, I've seen it occur a lot recently. And it's been bothering me greatly. But why do some brands think it's acceptable to simply smash two words together and call it a day? Oh, is that not... Oh, right, because his name is fucking Ugo Ug. So, is this just like Go You? It's not even Goyo, it's just like Goyo. It's just fucking Go You. Crazy. Can I deduce that his thing is missing? Like the thing, his phone.
Eureka!
Eureka! Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? His cell phone, Miss Tenero. Ah, so I guess it's because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it. Missing cell phone. This victim supposedly had one, but it's gone missing. Did the killer take it? Probably. Bam, bam. Am I done here? Is there anything else here? I feel like the game usually tells me when I'm done. Huh. Wait, no. I'm not done? Okay, no, I'm done here. The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. But we don't have the permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed. There must still be clues to be found here in the lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. Wonder if someone has his phone number? Maybe. See, it says that there's still shit to fucking look at here. But what? Oh, wait. His shoes? Oh. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence. Huh. Oh, hand? No. Is there anything else? I'm missing something? Okay, so that's done. Are you in need of assistance? Do you notice anything? Do you notice anything? I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator. I'd say the killer's, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure they are a vital clue to solving this case. Oh, maybe there are other clues waiting to be found in other places. Come on now, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go find them together. A word of advice, nobody likes a credit thief. So stop stealing my lines, bitch. Yeah, about the victim. I was wondering if you noticed anything, Mr. Nero. Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere in here. Yes. It is a rather tragic crime. I'll say. Robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing in the salt. I can't forgive someone who would do this to a passenger of mine. Anyone that's not my passenger, though, fuck them. Like, all of those fucking idiots in economy? Fuck those guys. I only do first-class service. I swear as a professional flight attendant that I will capture the culprit with my own hands. And I promise, as a prosecutor, to solve this case with logic and deduction. No superpowers involved here. The footprints walking straight into the closed gate is interesting. Oh, that's true. Should go over all the leads I've collected so far one more time. The key to solving this lies at the intersection of my logic and the evidence. What do I think of this case so far? Well, I think that she's sus. Because, like, there's places that only the fucking flight attendants have access to. And she's real fucking pushy about trying to get me, you know, accused of murder. It's like Among Us when, you know, or like any social deduction game, right? It's like one of those games when someone gets really fucking pushy about like, oh, it's definitely this person. And then they get sus because it's like, why are you so pushy, you know? So, I don't know. Sus. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, logic. Bum, bum, bum. What? That's bullshit. One sus move, instant voted. It's him, I swear. But the fucking footprints. What clues point to where the killer could have been? The footprints! Come on, man. Don't fuck with me. Really? I was just kind of throwing shit together. That's kind of all of this game is. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself, right before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. If only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. There we go. I have it! I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here at around the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. Because this fucking grape juice spilled during the earthquake, sorry, like, turbulence. And they couldn't have made those footprints other than, like, right after he was murdered, you know? The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact, that someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself? They're going away from the fucking grape juice. Also, the grape juice spilled during the fucking, like, during the skyquake. But what, if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means he took his shoes off. We need to check his socks right now. God, you're fucking stupid. Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Complete! Woo! Why is this woman so unbearably slow? Her brains are, like, crushed within those... within those, like, cubes on her hair, you know? Find it funny that they call it grape juice the whole time when the actual cutscene shows wine on the label. No. Wine is just the brand name of the grape juice. Grape juice is, you know, like, wine doesn't exist, alright? Wine, like, alcohol? Not real. Not real. What's going on over there? Shut the fuck up. Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I am saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. There's a fucking murder. Might be one of those localization censorship things. No, I know this for a fact. It's still grape juice in Japanese. Like, people thought that, but like Shu Takumi just thought it was a really funny gag that it's just grape juice. Because, like, it wouldn't make any sense that they would censor, like, wine, right? When there's, like, actual blood and murder. So, yeah. Although they do, you know, localize noodles into burgers, so... okay. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore! You are just wasting my time! What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do! I need not to sit down! Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you're innocent yet? You'll see another 2 reasons why calling it grape juice is silly. Oh god. If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself! Okay. Yeah, say your piece, dude. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. Okay. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes! Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion seemed to make logical sense. However, I'm sure it's some fucking bullshit, right? With time zones. All times shown correspond to our departure time zone. Yeah, there it is. Thank you for choosing GoU Airlines. We wish you have a pleasant flight. If you require assistance at any time, please use the call button above your seat, and a flight attendant will be with you shortly. Meals would be served at the time shown, but whatever. Oops. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony! If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry! Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Hold it!
Nuh-uh. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at the time? Of course I saw what was inside. And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. Don't I have proof? Yeah, this one. I'll still press, though. I just want to see the funny dialogue. Was he really alone? Of course I will even bet 1 cent. 1 cent? A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent. Edgy, you don't have to stoop that low, man. You're rich.
Hold it!
I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking, is that correct? Oh, you noticed! It is a very expensive antique, I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand. It does look very well designed and quite classy. I will have to charge you if you want to touch it. That's quite all right. I own 30 Rolexes at home. Let's continue with your testimony. What a cheap man you are. Now return to the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. 15 minutes after that in the lounge. It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15. And that's when I found the two of them as well. You see? It all matches my testimony. Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
Hold it!
Criminal. Only reason he's here and not in a private jet is to save money. Yeah, probably. That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of. No, your silly opinion is what is mistaken. Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you are both mistaken. Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what is. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. LeBlanc. I will now show you proof of my innocence. I like the disparity between Edgeworth and Phoenix, like in how they think. It's like you can really see the difference in those like post-testimony like internal monologues that they have. Because Edgeworth is like, I spy a contradiction. And it's like, oh yeah, I guess there's a fucking contradiction here. But Phoenix is like, I don't know what the fuck is happening right now, bro. Like, is there a fucking flaw? I don't see it. Mr. Nero's an android? That would explain all of the fucking squares. Present. Nuh-uh.
Objection!
Mr. LeBlanc. What is it? There was a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. Oh my god, dude. I fucking love this objection theme. Whoever fucking added bass, whoever the fuck is playing the bass that they added to this track, I want to kiss him on the mouth. What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, the spilled grape juice. Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. What's up with this dude's multiple gigachins? He's very chinned. You know, he does the... Like that's what people want when they do that mewing shit, right? They want a, you know, profound chin. He's got it, man. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints! Sometimes people are just fat. Well, see, here's the thing. It's funnier to think that he gave himself that, you know? You love edgy smirk sprites? Yeah, in HD, they're so fucking good, dude. Updated music slaps even more than the original was already banger. Yeah! For real, dude! Like, the fucking soundtrack of the Investigations games, like the original ones, were already, like one of my favorite soundtracks in all of Ace Attorney, right? If not my favorite. I think they are my favorite, honestly. But the fucking new arrangements? Holy shit! Holy fuck! My only gripe is that they didn't do new arrangements of every track. But it's kind of fine because the soundtrack was already amazing. So... Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. Oh! See, he's doing it now. He's mewing right now. He is, like, sweating, bro. Do you think that wig... Like, that's gotta be a wig, right? That can't be his real hair. You think that wig's, like, soaking up all the sweat? There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Fuck you! Mewing so hard he's sweating. Yeah, you know, he's very dedicated to his craft. Can you please translate that for us? Oh my god. Why are you so dead-eyed? What the fuck? Oh no, this bitch fucking did it. Nah. Why are her eyes so dead and why are her tits so big? This can't be professional, bro. Zinc LeBlanc is a pun on white cop. I get blanc, but I don't get the zinc part. No way, that's totally impossible, I guess, is what he said, probably. Oh, zinc is a replacement for copper. Interesting. No way, that is totally impossible. I know there was no other person in there, I saw with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Dude, you need the chill. You're gonna have a fucking heart attack. Also, I gotta look at that, because he was complaining earlier about the movie being late. So, he thinks it's past... Wait. But it is past 6. I'm confused. So they want to know what's up with the killer, but they didn't expect to see how to defend from said killer? Listen. U.S. pennies made after 1983 are all made from zinc. Before that, they were still made of copper. Ooh, interesting. His clock's just wrong? Probably, yeah. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one! Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down. What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? No, not at all. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. And also, it appears you have no fucking spine. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Why is he so pressed about this, man?
Hold it!
So are you still upset now? I am always upset. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks... I was gonna call him Mr. Hacks. Walked by me. Always checking the time over and over again. Why were you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening! Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time in money! You understand the point. Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting. Oh, it's the license to laugh, maim, and kill. They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. Oh. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. Just use a VPN, brother. VPN and Netflix, man. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Oh, well, there you go. There you fucking have it, idiot. All times shown correspond to the departure time zone, moron. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very, very late.
Hold it!
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right. The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times.
Hold it!
So this movie you mentioned, it is the one listed in the... is it the one listed in the Sky magazine? Yes! I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. Miss Tenero, was this movie shown on this flight? Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time. Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident? Nonsense, you doubt me? Yes. No, now stop pointing at me like that. Odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see? I checked my pocket watch a great number of times. That much I know for sure. His watch is set to his destination time. Always set it when you board the plane. Again, I know this is it, but like, I want to see the dialogue. You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc? Yes, of course! I am a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made. Huh. Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me. That's all right. All I require is this piece of testimony. He seems so upset.
Hold it!
Since you only happened to see him, it's possible that you missed something in that glance. Nuh-uh! Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing. And how can you be so sure? Because these eyes see everything, just because! I would appreciate it if you didn't take my life so lightly with a simple just because. Well then I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, alright?
Hold it!
Is it possible that someone was hiding inside? What? You dare insult me? I have belief in my eyesight. When I look for art to sell, I am told often I have great sight for the arts. I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. You just have a giant fucking tacky vase, and you certainly don't have a fashion sense. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight? You are persistent, I tell you I looked clearly! No one else inside. No one.
Hold it!
Why do you insist that you are absolutely not mistaken? Because when I say I am not wrong, I am not wrong! Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth. Funny. That suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a little while ago. I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying. I don't think he's lying either. But I think he might be mistaken about something. Mistaken? Yes, and I'm going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence. And this professional attendant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor. Ugh, I'm so mad. Anyways, idiot. It's departure time.
Objection!
Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth it 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe this Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point. That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zingfa. Oh, that's fucking Lang's. That's Shilong Lang's country, right? I'm trying to remember. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we are still running on Borginian time. What? The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with that schedule. Wow! What's that animation? Bruh. I guess Edgeworth is activating his, like, attorney wind powers. Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1 million cents on that. How much is 1 million cents? That's what, like $10,000? In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. My 1 million cents! Fucking died. This bitch is falling asleep. This should clear up any of the all of the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the limit of, so this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? I I've got something to say. What the fuck is this clown music, dude? Edgeworth just fucking summoned a tornado on that man. Yeah, I'm surprised he's alive. And you are? Yeah, oh. Yeah, absolutely a valley girl. What the fuck is wrong with her eyes? Why is she so lifeless, bro? I am Chamomile. I'm a flight attendant. Oh, I wonder what the fucking pun in your name is. Surely it's not the sleepy time tea chamomile. And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. Totally high. Definitely. High, but also like... like, you know... nihilist. To the point where it's just like, there is no life in my eyes anymore. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. A message from Captain Ugo. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Zengfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation. Totally high, kinda cute. I think she's sus. Like, these two flight attendants, sus. Like, one of them's the fucking murderer. Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Zengfa. What about the flight crew? The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane. So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind, unless there's a stowaway! Refueling in Zengfa. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Okay, interesting. Neither of them seem like murderer material. Are there any other attendants? We don't know yet. But, I don't know. I feel like either of them could be a murderer. Like, all you gotta do is just, like... I don't think she, like... Like, Tenero doesn't even need to use the fucking murder weapon. She could just use her hair. It is perfectly fucking the same shape as the base of that statue thing. And, I don't know... Like, Chamomile, she can probably poison him and then hit him with a bottle or something. I don't know. Okay, now, what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zengfa. Ah! You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you were the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? He was talking to the clouds. Don't bully him! Unfortunately, yes. But then how do we explain the footprints? Is not that obvious? The man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Jesus Christ, dude. Chill. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? Do you have another idea? I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Ba-dum. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? Fucking, I don't know, this? What? Like, I don't know what they're implying. This? I don't... Bitch, I don't fucking know, dude. The cell phone? Because someone took it and Edgeworth doesn't have it? And it's not anywhere by his... Right? I don't need to hear your wild desperation stories. Grasping for weeds is, I think, is how you say it, yes? Ugh. I didn't mean to pull that piece out. It was a simple slip of the hand, I assure you. Listen, there's a lot of things in my organizer, alright? Fuck, I don't know what they mean then. This?
Take that!
Fuck! God damn it. This?
Take that!
Okay. These footprints. In which direction do you think these are headed? That would be the in-flight shop. Correct. They are headed in the direction of the shop. But they look disconnected. They end all of a sudden. You are right to point out that they do not form one continuous trail to the shop. However, there is another piece of evidence that connects the shop to our crime scene. Okay, this one I know. Fuck, I don't mean to look at that. God damn it. Piggy bank.
Take that!
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. And somehow it didn't shatter on impact, even though these things are always hollow and made of ceramic. It is sold there and only there, and it is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop here, first before coming here. It doesn't prove you're innocent at all. Ugh. Is there no way to win with this man? Fingerprints? If I may. What is it? You see. Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh? And why do you know this so well? Well, it's just that... It's a rich person piggy bank. Might be stainless steel? Maybe. Perhaps. It's for murdering, specifically. That piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Is there only one? Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence? That's right. You were in the shop just before the turbulence? Yes, I was. Come to think of it. Miss Tenera, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room. Then, you were on the first floor? Yes. I had to do something at the shop and the in-flight attendant's room. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait. Okay, so I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes. You seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. And also talking to the clouds again. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I don't tend to notice women, no. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there. Why did you go to shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. And also, they have pillows there, and I needed to nap. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Girl, shouldn't there be someone at the fucking shop? Why did you not say anything about that until now, is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then? What? What is it now? Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. That's weird. What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. Oh shit, she's lying? Oh fuck. Oh shit. What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero? It means she's lying. Go on, admit you are. You're a liar, McLiar face. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are. You flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us? The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way. Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing? Why you lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I'll be your guide from now on. Cammy Meal is a pun on a popular sleepy time tea. By God! No way! Cammy Meal? Surely not! There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. He's still doing his finger wag, dude. I fucking can't. I don't have a companion. I'm pressing T, but nothing's happening. This is tragic. Hold on. I'm gonna BRB, because I gotta... Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Alright. See ya. I am back. You want some pie? You're eating mini blueberry bagels with peanut butter and you have nana chips and dried mango. Oh man, I should have prepped snacks for the stream. Shit. It's the lady, I bet, being sus, the one following Edgeworth? Maybe. I do think it's probably one of the flight attendants. Because, like, this guy seems too incompetent for murder, you know? Although it is blunt force. It is blunt force, and famously women can only use poison, right? Or rather, it's not that women can only use poison, it's more... if it's poison, it's a woman. There are a few copies of Sky magazines in the magazine rack. English trivia quiz. Of course, I have never uttered a single grammatically incorrect sentence in my life. What is it? What are you looking at me for? Hurry and go do your investigating. I do not believe in this making haste slowly saying you have in English. What? These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky. But these clouds, they tell me nothing. Ugh! Now's not the time for me to stand here making up soliloquies. I should be hurrying to the shop and investigating. No, I want to see the funny dialogue. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful in passing through the area. Miles does say something grammatically incorrect a few times. Well, you know... ergo, hitherto, therefore, verily? Did you say something? I said that there was glass here and to be careful. But why? Obviously, common sense does not register, even as a blip on this girl's radar. I don't care. Mr. Edgeworth, that's the attendance room. Ah, please excuse me. It was a simple mistake. You made a mistake, didn't you? Why don't you just come out and say it? I did. Are you fucking deaf? That's exactly what I just said. I made a small mistake. Don't nod off while I'm talking. She's eepy. A piano. It's been a while since I played one of these. Oh. Huh. Edgeworth lore. He plays piano, or played piano. It might not be a bad idea to brush up a bit after all this time. Of course, that's contingent on the outcome of this case. It's time to get investigating. Weren't we going to go to the in-flight shop? Of course, I still fully intend to. Okay, well, the shop is over there. Don't forget now. The painting on the wall over the stairs is a parody of a famous painting of George Washington. Interesting. I'll take a look at it. It's toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence. There's something written on the back, in honor of Rocker Pal's Day. I have the distinct impression that this chair has nothing to do with this case. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that photo. Or not photo, that painting. That's funny. Miss Meal, about investigating the in-flight shop. You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up! What's up? I need you to come with me so I can search the shop. Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later. How has this woman not been fired yet? She's fucking the pilot. For sure, bro. Oh, I am really mad. You had better hurry and bring me some evidence. If you could wait just a little longer while we look into the shop. Don't number the birds before they are born. What? Don't number... What? No idea what he's trying to say. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, perhaps? All I ask of you is your patience and cooperation. I have no patience! There's something written on the pedestal. Here lies Ugo Oog. I don't think that's what they meant to write. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilt at its feet. Odd. Compared to the one at the left, the statue appears to be slouching a little. Oh, because he's older. Must be the altitude. Yes, that's it. No, he's just slightly older now. Considering which way these prints are pointed, it's likely the killer went into the shop. He has no patience because he's a art dealer, not a doctor. Well, then call Edgeworth fucking MD, dude, because he's got patience for days. I should really make my way over there now, but I'm busy looking at things now that there's new dialogue. Glasses and candles, thrown into disarray by the turbulence. Seeing this reminds me of the ferocity of that last patch. And of... No, can't do this anymore. I'm a big boy now. I've overcome that already. Okay? Really, I have. And don't mind the fact that I passed out for 10 minutes. I won't let past traumas control me for the rest of my life. Probably. It's just the one picture in his pocket. The machine that should be hanging off of here must still be on the plane somewhere. Doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. For the victim's sake, I will do anything in my power to bring this to a speedy end. Nothing unusual. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence. Captain Ugo was probably used to hit the victim on the back of the head. Money. There's money strewn all over the floor of the elevator. Guess this is all in Mr. Hicks's wallet before the incident. Wait. There's more? There's something I still haven't looked at? What? Because usually I get my check mark. Doo-doo-doo. Huh. I guess it's just not flagged because this is like optional dialogue. The pocket? I did look at the pocket. See? Just one picture in the pocket. That's weird. I guess it's just not flagged. Because I've looked at everything that, you know, was checkable earlier. Oh, what the fuck? There's blood on the back of his head. Could this be the cause of death? Appears to have been struck very hard. Okay, that should be it. There we go. Okay. I thought I looked at the head. 50% off sale. Oh, those are fucking hideous. What the fuck are those? Huh. Look at all that shit. Oh, that's where her little fucking doll thing's from. I'm sorry, they sell life preservers here? They sell... Is that ethical? To be selling those at the shop? So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene. Fugly suitcases, yep. Ah, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. Also, are those vases, like, fused into the tables? That's crazy. Mustn't rush things here. Must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. I mean, yeah, no shit. I need to know. Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. Okay, Boeing Airlines. The fuck is this? Some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? I sense that the shop is one shopper away from being sued. Yeah, no shit. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in such a manner as to scream "buy me" to any passes by. Who the fuck is passing by here, though? This is like a shit place for a shop because you're not forced to pass by. That's in your state. Oof! Condolences. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. And they're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. I'm sorry, plushies that are cheap? I'll fucking take them. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're really long. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision a stuffed animal abuse when she says that? Do not abuse your stuffed animals. They deserve love, okay? Beautiful flowers in a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them. It's too bad your boyfriend knows nothing about flowers. Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, excuse me. What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. Aren't they fucking disgusting? They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are, literally, because we keep throwing them off the plane because no one fucking buys them. He only buys Steel Samurai merch. That's true, yes. Steel Samurai merch and dog treats for pests. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Except you probably will, because they're ugly as fuck. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try then buy. No way! But either way, it doesn't really matter. True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Uga heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? Even though he looks like actual fucking snot on this case. I don't know who chose this fucking color, but it is disgusting. A treat for Missile too. I'm sure Gumshoe uses his, you know, very little salary to feed Missile himself. He probably buys Missile food and then he buys his instant ramen with whatever he has left, if anything. They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach. It looks like rotten sushi. Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined taste. Yeah, they're ugly as fuck. You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but hey, you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again. Okay, yeah. But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. You know, that is fucking psychopath behavior, designing something this fucking ugly as shit. Maybe she is the killer. Miss Tenero designed this. Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. And at the time, she was the one fucking the pilot. So, you know, but now they're exes. So that's why she didn't get the permission from the pilot. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sharp, like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea what the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... ugh. You once tried to be a Kirby Vac salesperson? Oh god. I mean, if I was gonna buy a novelty vacuum, it would definitely be a Kirby one, you know? Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Oh, was that Turbulence? Wait, what? Only one? Oh, there's stoppers on that one. Huh. So this one rolled because there's no stoppers on it, but that one didn't roll because there's stoppers on it, which means someone took the stoppers out. Okay. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Here, I'll put it back. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, but how about you buy something for me then? As a present, I want another plushie. I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something and then we'll talk. But I want it. And I'm so tired. Also, there's another fucking painting there. I wish I could pan over a little bit more. The glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. It's the little hat on her plushie. Oh, and the statue's missing the hat. Boop. Cheddar cheese isn't that stinky. Roquefort is much stronger. Yeah. I mean, she had to make a pun with sharp, you know, and I don't think, like, do they make, like, sharp Roquefort? Like, there's a book called Coffee, Tea, or Me, which is a compilation of stories by airline stewardesses. Oh, interesting. Do any of them commit murder? That'd help here. The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Wait, so hold on. Is that like a cap for the fucking, like, the slot? That's so annoying, like having to remove the cap every time you want to put change in. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Captain Ugo piggy bank data updated in my organizer. Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything? I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. There it is. That's a +1, baby. It's fucking stupid. Hey, look at this shit. Is this the same man as the one portrayed on the statues around the elevator? Yeah, that's the paperweight of the founder of GoU Airlines, Mr. Ugo Ugg. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version. What? Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like hit the bullseye. See, grammatical error. Looks like I hit the bullseye. God damn it, Edgeworth. You just said that you don't make mistakes. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of this case is so devoid of glass shards. So something flew out of here. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. Oh, I also cut my finger today. I was preparing soup and I was opening a new pack, like a new container of like pork belly to put into my soup. And the edge of it was really sharp. And I like ran my hand along it really fast and it cut my fucking fingertip. And it hurt so bad. Actually, error in the dialogue, that wasn't purposeful. Yep. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts. You know what would make it feel better if you bought me that pendant? Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. No, that's not in the training. The fuck is with this ugly-ass purse? I can't even inspect it. Hello, books. GoU Airlines related books line the shelf. The history of GoU Airlines, the future of GoU Airlines, the 7 wonders of GoU, fight on, GoU Airlines. Working name, Ugo Airlines, Ugo you hot. The titles make it very clear that they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon. I don't know, I feel like Ugo you hot would be pretty good. The fuck is that thing like at the bottom right? Oh, I guess you can't see. There's like a little like doohickey here. Like right below my cursor here. What is that thing? It looks like a little face. Looks stupid. Okay, let me move back. Hello? Wait, I can't look at book? Yeah, the fucking piggy bank. Eureka! There is definitely something very unusual about this. About what? If the killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. I mean, hypothetically. No, because it would have gotten stuck at the bottom. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say hypothetically that, you know, the glass shards could have gotten punched in there and then turbulence made it slide out, but I think it would just fall to the bottom of the display. No, there isn't. Which means that the glass is broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too. That's nice. What? Which leads me to believe, God, you don't pay any fucking attention, that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence. She's like Sadako, bro. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking. But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. Oh, wait, really? Huh. Interesting. Wait, but how did it get blood on it then? How the fuck did it get blood on it? So, you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake? Yes, at this point that is a very real possibility. But then what if the killer went to take Captain Ugo and they broke the glass by accident? The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh? And who would that be? Ms. Rhoda, of course. She's got the keys to literally everything here. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Rhoda Tenera, huh? She's susser by the minute. Sus! Sus as hell, girly pop! Wait, there's still stuff here? Oh. For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask you about this lock. The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all of the display cases. I see. Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get the key from her? No, that's all right. I'm rich, but I'm not stupid. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. I don't know about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. So, what do you think about what has happened regarding this case? I don't know. I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that I'm here in the shop to prove just the opposite. Oh my god. The speed of her hair, what the fuck? Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know. So, don't forget that, okay? Jesus, it's scary. How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? You know, I'd really show you things. You see that item for sale over there? The pendant that's like $30 million? Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. I cut my finger on those bad pieces of glass. Don't blame the glass for something you did to yourself. Just be more careful. Same to you. You're the one walking all over broken glass. You sure you're okay? I have shoes. I'm fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush like this. That's nice. That's a weird power move, though. Like, I don't get it. Please be careful around the display case, okay? I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Compared to that glass around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be afraid of. After all, no glass fragments appear to have ended up inside. Then I guess even you can tidy up the case, right? Perish the thought. I don't do menial labor. Okay, are we done here then? I guess we're done here. Everything has been examined. Wait, I can't leave. Logic! The suitcase? But it has a check mark. Suitcase is designed by Miss Tenero. That's one shop design. Okay, yeah. Yes, there is definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling? I'm trying to fucking sleep. Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, sure, they totally is strange. Like the color and how fucking fugly it is. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna call HR. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? Kinda like you. But I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she'd heard what you said. I frankly don't care. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. I will think it, though. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase? There's no brakes. Oh, and it's also got a weird wheel. The wheel's been fucking recolored.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels. As in? As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. And also, one of them's a different color. Are we not gonna talk about it? Okay. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And? Ugh. And so, it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Yeah, only one of these fucking things is... What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and this scent, it appears the substance in question is grape juice. My god! Wait, how is it only on one wheel? What? Wait, like, did someone wipe it off but just fucking forget? Like one wheel? What the hell? But why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase? God, this thing's fucking gaudy. This is apparently designed by Miss Tenera herself. I'm starting to think she might actually be the killer. The design has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that is the best way to put it. Open up! It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Ah, a piece of cloth. And blood. It is soaked with blood. Ah, it's blood. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Yay! I needed that! Yay! So, explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps. But aren't you just talking about the cloth, then? That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is... the body?
Take that!
Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Go use suitcase data jotted down in my organizer. Bloody cloth. But... In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. Okay. So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. Sounds kinda stupid to me. Why didn't they just chuck it out the fucking door? What is it? Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, hello. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation. The crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course. How are you gonna look at, like, watch both fucking sites? If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. God, what is up with your hair, girl? Sounds like fun! We can camp out and watch over everything together! I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yes, regarding what Miss Meals, what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Gennaro, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. But it ends here, because it's a to be continued, and it's been 3 hours. Yes, I will save my progress. No, I will not continue the game. How time flies. Yeah, time flies when you're solving murders. Ah! Wait, no! Also, hold on. I will inspect this scene. That's fucking Salmonella. That's the fucking writer of the Steel Samurai. That's crazy. Edgeworth has to have, like, a fanboy moment there, right? Like, oh my god, you're the writer of the Steel Samurai. Holy fucking shit. Anyways. No. Back to title. Oh, man. Oh, I don't remember who the fucking culprit is. I don't remember if it's fucking Rhoda or if it's... yeah, I know it's one of the fucking attendants. But I don't remember which one it is. They're both fucking sus as shit. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. With Ace Attorney. Tomorrow, we got Persona 3 Reload, episode Aegis. I'm continuing the desert, aka I'm redoing that, you know, half of the dungeon that I did and then died in. So, oh god. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, I'll see you all tomorrow, probably, assuming that I don't cancel it for one reason or another. It should be fine, though. Alright, see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.